Former New York Fed President and Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner took the stand today in the AIG bailout trial. Geithner defended the tough terms of the insurance giant's rescue, saying it was necessary to get Congress and the public to back the deal. Mary Thompson joins us now from outside the Federal Claims Court in Washington, D.C. with more. Mary, tell us what happened today.
Well, Geithner was on the stand for 6 hours, during which he acknowledged he was the one who decided on those high-interest roads that were charged to AIG as part of the $182 billion bailout of the insurance giant. Geithner did prove to be a tough witness, though. His answer to most of the questions that were posed by the lead plaintiff's attorney, David Boies: I don't know, I don't recall precisely. It was a long day of questioning. Now, Boies is here during the 6-week trial trying to prove that AIG shareholders were treated unfairly during the bailout because of the very high rates they had to pay on loans, rates that were far higher than those charged to other troubled financial firms during the crisis. The suit also acknowledging that the government, or charging that the government unfairly compensated AIG shareholders for the 92% stake the government eventually took in the insurance company.
So, Mary, did Geithner say anything about whether he made any attempt to find a private solution instead of the public one for rescuing AIG?
Well, you know, he was asked about some emails he received by David Boies during the testimony, and Geithner kind of shook his head and he said, you know, if there had been any kind of credible offer out there that would have taken this enormous risk that was AIG off of the government's hands, he would have pursued it. But evidently there were none that he considered credible out there at the time.
You know, Mary, there have been so many high-profile witnesses in this case. Yesterday, former Treasury Secretary Hank Paulson. Today, Tim Geithner. Tell us what's up on tap for tomorrow.
Well, you know, this really is kind of the star-studded week, I guess, for lack of a better term. Because Geithner's testimony went all day today, the cross is going to take place tomorrow, so he'll be here tomorrow morning, and that means they're pushing off testimony from former Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke. He was supposed to be here tomorrow morning to testify. They are pushing his testimony off until Thursday morning, and he might possibly return Friday morning if they don't finish up with him that day. So a lot to look forward to through the rest of the week, and we'll be here. Back to you.
We're looking forward to your reports. Thanks a lot, Mary. Mary Thompson in Washington.